Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'll be watching Jordan's Messyges, Hope for Humanity. I'll be commentating on it, and then reading some of the comments thereunder. But without any further ado, let's get into it.
So, apparently, Josh only likes questions that have to do with relationships or bad grammar. I think that they make him feel better about himself. I'm tired of answering them. You're tired of hearing them. Let's get...
Honestly, at this point, we haven't even had that many, relationship questions. And I don't think anybody's particularly tired of hearing relationship questions. I mean, I personally subscribe to Blimey Cow because of the relationship questions. Actually, I don't. Not exactly. Mostly I subscribe to Blimey Cow because of the relationship, Messy Mondays videos. Because there once was a time where I, hoped to one day have a relationship. And so that's what I subscribed for.
some new ones, Josh. What if I told you that you were about to receive a message perfectly executed with 0 existing grammatical errors and containing correct punctuation? How would...
Okay. So, my understanding is that you're supposed to put a comma before and in lists. Except if it's an and at the end of a list. And that's the Oxford comma where it's optional. I see a lot of people not using commas before their ands in a lot of different contexts. And I'm not sure if that's technically wrong. Because I guess there's different sets of grammar rules that different people ascribe to or subscribe to. Look, the average person just going through their day-to-day does not open themselves up to your criticism of their grammar. However, when you are pointing out people's improper grammar, you do open yourself up to being criticized on your grammar. The average messenger is not worried about grammar. And look, I like to make fun of people. Well, I like to correct people's grammar as much as I can. But at the end of the day, who cares?
Would you celebrate? How would I celebrate? How about how will I celebrate? Because that was a flawless message. Well, I guess I can't really celebrate because Josh is in the room. Josh is a party pooper, as we all like to call him. What is your solution to the economic crisis in the United States of America? You guys...
First of all, what economic crisis? Secondly, I'd get rid of property taxes, cut federal, state, and local taxes to a maximum of 2.5% on sales and income, respectively. Then I would lower the minimum wage to $5 an hour. And, I mean, the list of things I would do goes on, but you're probably not here for that. You're probably here for Jordan's answer. So this was 10 years ago. That's middle of Obama's era.
You guys think that I don't ever answer any messages seriously, but that's true. I'll give you that. But you have given me hope for humanity this time around, so I will answer this question seriously. Look up Jekyll Island Federal Reserve on Google. Yeah. Hey, Jordan.
How's that spelled? Jekyll Island. Okay. 1KYLL Island. That's not. Maybe I need to put Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve. Okay, why did it? Okay, I hate Google sometimes. Is it a different Jekyll Island? Because nothing is coming up with anything about a Federal Reserve. Yeah, there's nothing about a Federal Reserve, so I might just be making stuff up. Even if he wasn't making stuff up, what are you saying? That you're gonna just dole out all the gold in the Federal Reserve? That sounds smart. Not even like the federal government even owns that gold. It's all owned by, or like over 50%, I think, is owned by other countries, but whatever.
I thought I would send you a message that used correct spelling and grammar to relieve you of all these 12-year-olds who should not have a girlfriend. What is your favorite book? Oh, well...
What is your favorite book is always a hard question to answer. Because obviously, you're wrong if you don't say the Bible. But if everybody's answer is the Bible, then it kind of leaves out your opportunity to give a meaningful answer that, I don't know, displays something of your individual character. Yeah.
I would have maybe been able to answer this 3 months ago, but because my lovely teachers have swamped me with reading for the past 3 months, I'm ready to burn every single book that I own, and I am ready to erase Shakespeare from the history books. If someone sent you an email...
Okay, well, maybe in his position he should have just said the Bible, because that answer leaves me questioning if he even reads the Bible. I'm sure, of course he does, but I was just making commentary.
email that gave you hope for America. Would you actually say so, or are you too stuck in your cynical Messyges persona, at least I hope it's only a persona, to admit that something was capable of proving your attitude wrong?
Okay. I don't know if I'm cynical or just pessimistic. I don't know what the difference between them are. I don't think I think I've got a broad enough perspective at this point that my opinion on having hope for America is not really going to be swayed by new information.
I'm too stuck in my cynical Messyges persona. If you want to help me continue down this path of optimism, send me an email at messages@blimeycow.com. Guys, I have never been more impressed with these messages. Josh, you actually did something right for once.
I guess his answer is basically the same as mine. He's gonna stay stuck in his persona. I'm not gonna stay stuck in a persona. He also didn't answer if it actually was a persona or not. I'm not entirely cynical. I am cynical in the sense that I don't believe humanity as a whole can change for better or for worse in any significant way. But I think that with the right leadership, we can save America for another few generations.
Look at that, you have healed my relationship with my brother with your messages. God bless you. Don't be messy. And leave good messages.
Alright, I'm gonna go down and read some comments in the comment section. Alright, so I've gone ahead and picked out a few comments that I'll just go through and read really quickly here. At ChocolateCake207 says, just think, without the cynical persona he puts on for these Messyges videos, they would not be the same at all. Thank you, Jordan, for making my day, lol. Same doesn't always mean better. To be fair, I keep coming back to these videos because I hate everything and enjoy hating everything, and these videos help me hate everything, which I don't know. I should probably talk to somebody about that, but whatevs. At Prince Papa 2 says, seriously impressed with your reference to Jekyll Island. Good to see educated young people out here. So it is spelled that way. I don't know. Maybe it's just a cover-up, or maybe it's just a conspiracy theory. I promise you I don't care either way. At Hannah Batchelder 162 says, This is the second time I've seen that piggy bank do that. It moved across the desk in a really old Messyges episode where Jordan couldn't have been much older than 14. I don't recall if I noticed that first time. I did notice it this time. I just didn't bother mentioning it. Well, I noticed it was like further back once, and then I noticed once later that it was like sort of in the middle of the desk. I don't know if it moved more than just then. But I don't know. I figured they moved it during or between takes, and I didn't really care to mention anything. I mean, yeah, huge big screen movie productions have mistakes like that in them, and not obviously not that was a mistake, but I just figured it could be a mistake, so I didn't bother. Or not even necessarily a mistake, but just something that just happened and wasn't necessarily intended. Anyways, Rowan7131 says, "You're so supportive of your brother." You talking about Josh? Josh is supportive of Jordan? If that's the case, I would say yes. If the other is the case, I would say you're being sarcastic. But I did notice that, like, this channel is, like, really... It's a lot more Jordan-centered than Josh. Like, you have Jordan's messages last episode, or I think it was just the last episode, that Jordan was... No, it wasn't the last episode. What episode was it? We were saying, this is my show, and, at least pretending to be, super protective of Messy Mondays as well. And, like, even in the, brother time, Jordan is, like... I don't know. I guess he's manipulative of Josh. Not that that necessarily makes him more of a main character, but I don't know. I'm sure it's all just played up for the lore of the channel, but I don't know. Anyways, though, that is all the comments that I have picked out for today. And that's where I'll be ending this video. If you enjoyed the video, you can go and watch the original and subscribe to Blimey Cow. Links for both of those will be in the description below. With that being said, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.